Howdy guys, lovely to see you all again. Apologies for it being a while between uploads. The Zoupa family has been all very sick. I've had bronchitis, my wife's been sick. My son has been sick with, I think 4 teeth are coming at the moment. It's balls. Anyway, today we're going to be looking at a lick using the Locrian mode and a -7 flat 5 arpeggio. Let's take a look. Alright guys, so before we get into this, I just want to say that for most of my career up until a few months ago, I thought Locrian was balls, didn't touch it, thought it was completely unusable. And now that I've been experimenting with the Locrian Pentatonic and the -7 flat 5 arpeggios, they are usable on diatonic 7 chords, they're usable on 2 chords, which sort of have a Dorian sound, and the Locrian mode can sound quite sexy and fusiony at times. So what I wanted to do was talk about the Locrian Pentatonic as a concept. Basically, I've taken the A minor pentatonic, box position 1, and because the Locrian scale doesn't actually have a natural fifth, it has a diminished fifth, so we have something like this. The outlay of that scale is root note, flat 2, flat 3rd, perfect 4th, flat or diminished 5th, flat 6, and then a -7 there. A lot of those notes are actually in the pentatonic except for the flat 5. We usually have a natural 5th. So now what I've got is root, 3rd, perfect 4th, diminished 5th, and then the -7, and then we can use that to create a Locrian pentatonic box. So let's just go over that shape first, and then we'll add the 5-note pulse pattern. So the shape would be 5/8 on the 6th string, 5/6 on the 5th, 5/7 on the 4th and 3rd, and then the last 2 strings would be 4/8 and then 5/8 all together. Now obviously you can play the flat 5 here, but I'm really going for that 2-note per string idea just so that I can get the cheeky 5-note grouping. So let's go through these slowly. I must say that I'm very partial to a cheeky 5-note grouping over any 2-note per string pentatonic, whether it be dominant, regular, Locrian, or even the Hirajoshi scale sounds particularly sexy as well. So the first 5-note grouping will be 5 to 8 on the 6th string as a hammer, then I play 5/6 on the 5th, and then jump back up to that 8 on the 6th string. That's going to be our first group of 5. Okay, then after that I'm going to play 5/6 on the 5th again, then play 5/7 on the 4th, both as hammers, and then return to that 6 on the 5th. That's our 2 groups of 5 now. After that, I'm playing 5/7 on the 4th and 3rd, and then crossing over back to the 4th with the 7th fret there, and I'm using my middle finger to roll that. Hopefully that's all making sense. The next shape is kind of stupid, I apologize in advance. I'm playing 5/7 on the 3rd, and then 4/8 on the 2nd, and then returning to that ring finger on the 3rd string. Then from the next point, I'm going to play 4/8 on the 2nd string, 5/8 on the 1st, and then return to 8 of the 2nd string. And then just to get us transitioning into the -7 flat 5 arpeggio, I'm going to have another 2 notes hammered on. So let's go right back to the start, look at those 5-note groupings in sections, and then I'll join them together. I'll join them together now. Okay, from that point, when we've hammered from 5 to 8, we're going to slide into 11 and then pull off back to the 8. Now, if you don't want to, you want to get a bit more gusto, you can just pick the 8. It does feel kind of weird to hammer in into a slide and do a pull off. So if you want to do this, pick the 8 again and then slide and do the pull off. That is perfectly acceptable. So let's have a look at this arpeggio. Alright, so then we're going to do this to it. Add in a little backtrack in the middle of that. After I've done the 11 to 8 pull off, I'm going to play 10 of the 2nd string, and then I'm going to pull off 12 to 8 on the 3rd and play 10 of the 4th. Okay, then I'm going to go back to 12 of the 3rd string and do another pull off from 12 to 8, and then play 10 of the 4th again. And then to finish that off, I'm playing 12/10 as a pull off on the 5th string and resolving to 12. All together? Hopefully that's all making sense. Let's try and join the minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio to the Locrian Pentatonic with the 5-note grouping, and then we'll do it again even slower with some tabs. Here we go. One more time with some tabs. And that was my delightful A Locrian Pentatonic / A minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio lick. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe. And if you're interested in my book, Tada, or any of my Udemy courses, there are links in the description to all of those. Anyway, keep it real. I'll catch you guys all very soon.